reaction of the players and your message to them, and how do you prevent them from being distracted by such an unprecedented story?
It's not unprecedented story. It's the second time of this story. We lived that before, 2 or 3 years ago, when it was a sentence. He is not. Don't forget it. He is not. You accuse us. That should be out. But between these 9 teams before and these 19 teams now, between the word of them or the word of my people, I'm sorry, I rely on the word of my people.
So you didn't have to have an address with
No,
the players?
we didn't. The club, okay, I talk with all of us, but I didn't speak. We're training like normal to try to beat Aston Villa.
And you're confident that they won't be distracted, the players?
Why should I be distracted with the confidence with my players? What we want. So the moment from Sergio score, the moment for Ilkay Gundogan and Aston Villa score, for all the big moments we are living, the 7 years belong to us, for our fans, for our people. And this is no one can pull it out. It's impossible. So and after, okay, the court will dictate what happened. And I said before, so at the end it's nice. But after, when it's going to happen, I'm fully convinced that we will be innocent. What will happen next? We will stop now? It's not because of the UEFA. So since Abu Dhabi took over, or take over the club, since the day one it was like that.
Making achievements that you've brought to this club are tainted.
Another side, I would say that we are lucky we live in a marvelous country that we have a society when everyone, like you said, is innocent until proven guilty. We didn't have this opportunity. We are already sentenced and tough. What's going to happen, I don't know. So, in the other side, I'm happy that we are here because, like UEFA happened, okay, we have the chance to defend. We cannot defend. I think we have a good lawyers, but we cannot say that UEFA had the bad lawyers. And I think the Premier League supportive for 19 teams to put it out for the Premier League are going to take a good lawyers too, to defend the position like we're going to defend our position. I would have loved to wait and see, and the time will see, or the time will dictate what is going to happen. And just in case we are not innocent, we will accept what the judge, the Premier League decide. But what happened if in the same situation that UEFA happened, we are innocent? What happened to restore or pay back our damage? Because the damage is now is for 1 decade, 8, 9, 10. So 1 week later, UEFA make a sentence against us. 9 teams, Burnley, Wolves, Leicester, Newcastle, Spurs, Arsenal, United, Liverpool, Chelsea, out of the Champions League, but they won at that position. Like Julio Cesar said, there are not in this world, there are not enemies or friends. There are just interests. And they wanted, put it out to take that position that we won on the pitch, you know, take it there and take it in our position. So now it's different than in that moment. Absolutely zero. The same articles, the same accusations, the same everything. You have to be out of the UEFA Champions League. You have to go to League One. No, League One is too much. League Two, or maybe Conference. We were in main road. We were not a team who won a long history, a lot of titles. We have been in the low divisions. We'll be back there. No, not a problem, just in case. We'll call Paul Dikov, Mike Summerby, and we will do again a good process. We'll be back. I'm pretty sure. But should wait. They should wait. Because at the end is, okay, the Premier League had not decided, put it there, okay, we're going to defend ourselves what happened in the UEFA situation. Didn't wait, and now didn't wait either.
And sustained accusations.
We were not part of the establishment, and always have been in this league. But in the same time, I understand they can do it, but always I regret the fact, wait, no, let us ourselves to defend, please. So that's all. So I don't know in other countries, but in this country, Everyone is innocent until, proven guilty, and didn't happen. So when WiFi was the sentence, he is not even that. And we are already, what is going to happen? What is going to happen? What happened? We are innocent. Who's going to get back, return our damage? What the people write and tell about us. Here there is 1,000 million efforts behind the scenes. So they are accusing something, we are not wrong to win games. No. We try to do our best on the pitch like everyone else. A few lessons. Point fingers for the other ones. Few lessons for the other ones. They should do it. Unfortunately, it will be a long period. Today I speak, and because it's my turn, and will be over from now on, because now it's time for the lawyers for the both sides to defend the positions for one side and for the other one. And I'm not to talk more, but so unfortunately it should happen immediately in 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. It will be longer, I know that. But it's what it is. We live in what happened in WiFi, and we continue to do it in that way.
Be used as an extra layer of motivation, maybe?
No. No, of course, it hurts when they want to take it out what we won in the past on the pitch, absolutely everything. So, yeah, of course we want, but that happened on Monday, a lot of rumors, a lot of noise in the next days, but I had the feeling that when the games, a lot of games is coming back, the people, everyone is going to do the job that they have to do, ourselves on the pitch, the lawyers in the court.
Question. Do you think that other clubs in the Premier League don't like Manchester City, don't want Manchester City, are resentful of what Manchester City have achieved?
It's difficult for me to answer this question.
What do you think?
I don't know. So. They open a precedent right now. What they have done to us, be careful. Be careful in the future, because many clubs they make suggestions, and there are a lot of clubs that they can be accused, like we have been accused, without maybe being innocent. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but it's a question I don't know, because I can have an opinion, a feeling, but it's like the people say, what the fans think, I don't know. What they push to get rid of, out of this, in the competitions, that is obvious. So because they believe that we didn't behave properly, and we can accept that, but let us defend when we believe we did it properly. Like we show not 1 century ago, so just a few years ago, like the same situation happened today. I had it in the past. The same happened in the UEFA. It's happened today, and we didn't learn about that. So there are a lot of things. There are suggestions. There are not sentences about that. It's completely different.
But do you suspect that this has been driven by the clubs? This has been driven by the other clubs? Is that what you suspect?
Yeah, of course. It's a Premier League.
Why do you think it's been driven by the clubs?
I don't know. You have to go to all the CEOs, Danny Levy's, and all these kind of people, and ask them. Go to the press conference and ask them and do it.
Problems you've encountered on the pitch in recent
We
weeks?
are not alone when we are together, but against 90 teams we are alone. That's for sure. But it's not a problem. But that it will not be sustained in 2 years just for this energy because they accuse you. You have to play good. You have to beat. We have to beat Aston Villa. These 19 clubs is going to help us to beat Aston Villa. We have to do it, like always we have done it. So, Agüero scored a goal to give us our Premier League. Gundogan scored the 2 goals with Rodri to win the Premier League against Aston Villa a few months ago. We did it on the pitch. They want to do it off the pitch, want to take out of the pitch, it's okay. But let us to defend, please. Let us to defend. And after, if we did something wrong, like I guess it's not going to happen, but just in case it happened, we accept it. I said before the UEFA, you recorded the UEFA, so I rely on them 100%. If at the end the judge said whether there's something wrong, we're going to accept it. Of course we are going to accept it. But what happened if we're innocent? Who's going to get back the damage, all the I've done? No, they have to go. They have to punish and money and point deduction and go to second division and third and third. I don't know how many ideas. I don't know where they come from. I don't know how many ideas I read what had to happen. And the opposite side, what's going to happen?
Maybe the sort of worst nightmare for you as a manager?
Right now, what they're going to leave?
What's going on?
No, I don't know what's going to happen. So it's the same. I had the same feeling that happened in UEFA, honestly. It was the same feeling. It was quite similar. Well, quite similar, no. UEFA was worse. It was quite similar. So I would say tomorrow to the players, and focus it in your talent and your effort, and go to what's going to happen if at the end, after the sentence in 1 year and a half, 2 years, and after we see, what happened. I don't want to anticipate it because honestly, I don't know. All the people anticipate it already, but I don't want to anticipate what is going to happen,